Greetings everybody, Okana Games Online. Welcome back to more Danganronpa 2. Last time, we spent time with Byakuya and got to know him a little better. And in this episode, we're going to be spending time with Teruteru. Let's spend some time together with everyone's favorite perverted chef. Are you interested in me?
I could gobble you up.
And how about we learn about each other first? If you'd like, we can get to know each other with our bodies. Why don't you come to my cottage? I declined Teruteru's offer with all my might, and we chatted over tea at the restaurant instead. Looks like Teruteru and I grew a little closer. I would definitely love to give him a present. The good presents to give Teruteru are number 29, Worldly Desire Glasses, number 44, Kiss Note, and number 67, Vibrating Kokishi. Fortunately for me, I have 6 of what's localized to passion glasses, which is more than enough.
Hey.
Can I really have that? I can't stop drooling. I was wondering, do you specialize in a particular style of cooking? What a ridiculous question. Why would you kill the possibilities of your ingredients by limiting yourself to a specialty? Well, if you say so. I don't know if it's right to say all cooking is creative.
Understand?
Chefs have the right to be called chefs because they create dishes. It'd be simple for a true chef to create something from nothing. I don't really understand, but he sure has amazing confidence. I sort of understand Teruteru's uncommon passion towards dishes. Anyway, Hajime, I've been wondering this for a while. Don't you think dishes resemble that a lot? That? You know, that can only mean one thing. Juicy, succulent meats intertwined. The naughty sound of squishing and splashing ringing each time.
I can't stop drooling.
At times it's gentle, at times it's forceful. You gotta rub it, you gotta tease it, you gotta just hammer it in. See, you understand, right? To be the thing he's talking about. I'm not even gonna dignify you with a response. Phew, I guess it's unavoidable. At least I know now that your body is pure. Teruteru is mumbling gibberish to himself. I should just let him be. He'd be too annoying to deal with him. Well, if you ever decide to cook, you should know some simple advice. They say there's a fine line between cooking and screwing. Who the hell ever said that? I don't really want to think about it, but don't tell me that's the reason you started cooking. I see, that sounds plausible. After all, both actions appeal to a human's instincts.
Understand?
But to be honest, it's much simpler than that. I was destined to become a chef the day I was born.
Well, guess that's about it.
After all, my family's restaurant back home is a diner. I mean, a fancy upscale restaurant. I see. So you decided to become a chef as you were helping out with your family's business.
Eh?
Helping out? It wasn't something that easy. Did you just use an accent? The rise of family restaurants, constant attacks by cheap chain joints, the bullying from a rival store, a grief-stricken mother, and frightened young siblings who were born to different mothers. To stop that crisis, I ventured alone and competed in a cooking deathmatch hosted by a shogun of taste. Just kidding. A dirty tale of hardship like that doesn't suit an attractive urbanite like me. You'd rather hear me talk about my splendid and glorious life as a first-rate chef, right? Right? I kinda wanna know more about that cook-off. Teruteru's report card has been updated. Let's see his next event, and we might find out more about that cook-off. After listening to Teruteru's stories for a while, I returned to my college feeling extremely tired. Let's see the next event. Alright, Teruteru, let's find out more about that cook-off. Spend time together. interested in me, learn about each other, cottage. I will definitely give you a present. Why don't you have another one of, these?
Hey.
Can I really have that? Can't stop drooling. That reminds me. Your place back at home is a restaurant, right? As I recall, you said it was a diner.
Well, guess that's about it.
What? What happened? You're looking for Robo-chan. He's sleeping beside me.
Understand?
Who are you talking about this apron? That's just what I thought. You noticed it. A Chinese acquaintance of mine told me that he's karaoke buddies with a Versailles designer. So he had this specially made for me. Plus, it was the low price of only $490.
Well, guess that's about it.
By the way, he also got me this shirt. It was designed by Gaultier. If I remember right, I paid him back with a barrel of Shaoxing rice wine, I think? I feel like he's totally changed the subject. I guess he really doesn't want to talk about the diner.
Understand?
If I'm going to serve first-rate customers in a first-rate restaurant, I need to be mindful of my appearance.
To tell you the truth.
I've discussed this with my siblings, and they agree with me. But they're also, you know, people who've made mistakes due to the folly of youth. Jeez. It has to be a mistake for them to admire a job like that. A job like that? I haven't seen them for a while, so I don't really know. It sounds like they're being scouted by restaurants. Apparently, they're candidates for the title of Ultimate Male Escort and Ultimate Female Escort. Male and female escorts? Aren't they underage? Plus, the siblings still have that face, right? What happened? They must have some serious techniques. I guess that's probably why they're called Ultimates. Jeez, it's obvious they're just exploiting their youth to make a quick buck. So what if they made 100 million annually or whatever? That much money doesn't mean a thing. That's right, money isn't everything. You gotta think about the big picture. They think they're so great earning more money than me. I don't know if he's worried about that or just jealous of them. It's difficult to tell. But still, didn't you become a chef just to make money?
No.
It's not just for money. My dream is... That's right, I want to own my own restaurant. Of course, that's not all. Obviously, I'd want to appear in a lot of TV shows. It'd be nice to put on a dinner show, too.
Well, guess that's about it.
Maybe partner up with some convenience stores and fast food places, too. Don't you think? Doesn't that mean, in the end, you only want fame and fortune?
No way!
You're wrong. My real dream is, you know, having a cute samurai wife, maybe? Looks like he's confused himself somehow. I don't know why, but I feel like he wants to hide his true intentions. But I don't know what that is yet. Either way, his report card's been updated, so his true intentions we'll have to find later. After parting ways with Teruteru, I decided to return to my cottage. Let's see the third event. I can count. Oh, even better, it's a holiday. Saves me the editing trouble.
Everyone.
So we're gonna be able to see Event 3 and Event 4 before I had to go back to editing. Yay, it's a new record. This is all the same dialogue. I will definitely give you a present. You're gonna have the world record for largest collection of glasses by the end of this.
You're kidding, right?
Is that the legendary? Don't tell me you're really giving me that. Thank you, Hajime. I'll return the favor with my body. Jeez, the ingredients in this island supermarket are no good at all. It's concerning. They aren't even properly managing their freshness at all. Just a while ago, I even found an ingredient that had mold growing on it. I need to do something about it soon. What would you do, Hajime? What do you do with moldy ingredients? I seem to recall... Kill it with fire, no. When ingredients become moldy, even if you remove the mold, bacteria is still going to be there, so you just have to throw it away. There's no other option but to throw it away, right?
Hey.
That's exactly right. If you want to cook a safe, tasty dish, that's the only way.
Well done.
Geez, such disrespect toward ingredients. He looks pretty mad. I guess he's really serious about ingredients. Regardless, I guess it's understandable since this supermarket is on some rural island. Compared to the market in Aoyama that I always visit, this store is horrible. I don't really get it, but does it make that much of a difference? The end result usually looks tasty anyway.
You're kidding, right?
Hajime, you poor thing. From the bottom of my heart, I feel so bad for you. You've never seen the sparkle released by quality ingredients, the countless miracles.
Understand?
The sexy shimmer of a fish's eye, the seductive shine of oil dripping from the meat's fat. Fresh, ripe vegetables with their smooth limbs. Just thinking about them makes my loins quiver. Isn't that bad for a cook? I really do miss my darling tender ingredients. With my own hands, I want to reshape them as gorgeous and beautiful dishes. How about it? Are you getting turned on too? Instead of eating amazing dishes like that, I'd rather just eat normal food. But that might be because of the current situation. Then, that's what I'll make for you next time. I feel like cooking for you. Huh? It's okay if I make an obviously cliched meat and potato stew with no fun flavors at all, right? I think it's a perfect dish for you, since you sort of look like a potato yourself.
Well, guess that's about it.
Well, that all depends on if I feel like making it. So just wait patiently and look forward to it. I feel like he slipped in a snide comment about me just now, but... a meat and potato stew made by the ultimate chef. I'm looking forward to seeing the end result. Teruteru's report card has been updated, and... our ways to Teruteru, who seemed to be in a strangely good mood, and returned to my cottage. Seeing as it's our holiday... Teruteru! We only talked not that long ago, but you have that dish ready? You want to cook some glasses in there? I can definitely get you some glasses.
You're kidding, right?
Legendary, thank you. Return the favor. Hajime, are you ready? What is this all of a sudden? What do you mean, am I ready? Who cares? Just answer. You ready? What should I do? Yeah, I'm ready. I knew you would say that, Hajime. But what am I ready for?
Okay.
Well, isn't it obvious? You're ready to eat my specially made dish. Why do I need to be ready to eat something? Well, you know what they say, right? When food is so tasty that it melts your mouth and tongue. Try imagining that realistically.
Whoa!
Oh, the horror! If something like that really happened, that dish would stop being food and become a weapon. Oops. If we keep chatting about pointless things, my wonderful dish will get cold. Now then, here you go. With that, Teruteru revealed a Tupperware container. Before he even opened it, a delicious smell that words can't describe flooded the area. Is this what we were talking about before? My most proud masterpiece. Versailles style meat and potato stew, Q de Booth. Go on, try some. Though the name makes me uneasy, it smells like a normal meat and potato stew. I made up my mind, and as soon as I opened the Tupperware, I was scarfing it down faster than I could shovel it in. It's delicious. It's extremely delicious. Steamy potatoes that fall apart so delicately, carrots seeping with such gentle flavor, onions that had nearly melted, tender meat with the perfect amount of fat clinging to it. Everything had combined to form such perfect harmony. I've never eaten such a delicious stew in my whole life. Did I? Somewhere. Well, obviously it's delicious. After all, I'm the one who made it. That may be obvious, but it's not just delicious. This taste, how should I put it? It reminds me of something I forgot. After quickly finished eating, Teruteru silently stared at me for some reason. You say such interesting things. Yep, I think I have a general idea of what you like. So what should I make you next time? Zodiac-style boiled etouffee? Or no, how about Aztec-style mackerel simmered in miso de poche? Though the names all sound suspicious, they seem like they're just regular home-style meals. Could his cooking specialty really be... Maybe we'll get that confirmation in his last event. Part ways with Teruteru, who was excitedly planning, and return to my cottage. We've got one final event to see with Teruteru, so let's see it. Alright, Teruteru, let's continue our conversation from last time. Oh, you're interested in me? Yeah, we've seen all this before. I will definitely give Teruteru a present. One final pair of glasses for you. They'll look nice on you.
Hey.
Can I really have that? Can't stop drooling. What happened to him? He's strangely quiet. Looks like he's thinking about something. What's up? Why are you looking at me with such passion? Oh, I get it. You finally awakened. Let's go right ahead and start planning our future together.
Tonight's main dish.
All through the night, and of course... and in bed, obviously. Why do you always do that? Well, that's just a little joke. I've actually been thinking a little. What you said about being reminded of something you forgot. That meat and potato stew I made you was actually my mom's recipe. Ah, that's probably it. It felt really nostalgic somehow. It's sort of like the taste of a mother's home-cooked meal. That's right. A pure nostalgic taste. For me, it's the taste of my mom's cooking. The flavor she'd always be cooking in the kitchen of our rundown country diner. Seeing you eat and enjoy it so much made me remember too why I started cooking.
Hey.
Just because a dish is gorgeous and uses first-rate ingredients doesn't mean everyone will like it. Tastes change depending on likes and dislikes, feelings and emotions, memories and perception. It depends on each person to determine what they believe is tasty. I didn't really want it, in sparkling city life, or my stunning success. I just wanted to cook for someone important to me.
My cooking was just for the sake of making the person most important to me smile. Why did I forget something as important as this?
But you remember, right? So all you have to do now is never forget that again. That's probably your dream or something, don't you think? Well, it's not like it's my place to say that. Hajime.
I see.
Just as I thought. You're quite interesting. It'd be great if you let me thoroughly inspect you just once.
I could gobble you up.
Of course. I'd like to thoroughly inspect you while you're naked as the day you were born. You're the same as ever, making such vulgar remarks. I know. Just thank you for everything. I made something to make you happy. Try eating this. And Teruteru took out a white rice ball. The glossy white rice perfectly matched my refreshed state of mind, which sharpened my appetite. And I won't hold back. Thank you for the meal. Bit into it, and the sweetness of the rice spread throughout my mouth. It seemed unseasoned at first, but when I bit into it, I could tell it was slightly seasoned with something. Something different than what's normally used to bring out flavor. What in the world is this? It's no use. I can't stop stuffing this rice ball into my mouth. It's so good. It's just too good.
Well, guess that's about it.
Well, obviously. I gave it my all when I made it. More importantly, how is it? Feeling it already? Are you starting to feel a little weird? Or maybe you feel your core getting strangely warm? Hey, what is this season? Well, obviously. That's a trade secret. Ignoring that for now, I feel like I got to understand Teruteru a little better. I can feel a strong bond forming with Teruteru. As long as we have this bond, I won't give up. That's what I think. We've completed Teruteru's Hope Fragment. And we get the skill Tasting! And we've also obtained Teruteru's undergarments, because of course we do. I desperately try to keep my fading consciousness afloat. Somehow I managed to return to my cottage. So what exactly does tasting do? Well, let's pull that up next. Tasting! That's the wrong tab. Tasting! Tasting reduces an argument to 3 statements or less, effective during the non-stop debate and the Rebel Showdown. So this basically takes out additional truth bullets that are unnecessary from your truth cylinder and reduces it down to 3. Really handy ability so you don't get confused. But next time on Danganronpa 2, we're gonna hang out with Nekomaru next. See you guys then.
Danganronpa.